Hello everybody and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Last time, we took on Misty of the Cerulean Gym and were able to earn our second badge, the Cascade badge. 2 down, 6 more to go. And today, guys, we are going to be heading southwards over to Vermilion City. I almost said Viridian City because in a failed recording of this, I actually kept saying Viridian City for whatever ungodly reason. I have no idea why I kept doing that, but whatever. Anyways, today we're going to be going over here. By the way, don't misstep here because this will take you right back into Cerulean City, and you don't want to do that. Over here, this is going to be Route 9, but we have no access to get into there. We have to find a way to get through here first, but unfortunately, we do not. What a shame. We do not know how to simply break branches with our own hands. No, we had to use cut for whatever reason. Same goes to this. Like, what the hell, man? What the hell? We've been seeing those cutting trees quite a bit lately. Is there an item over here? There is. Okay. It's a burn heal. Huh? You better have burn heals. That's foreshadowing to something later on in the game. Anyways, moving on. We've got the almighty... Come on. There it is. Route 5. Alright. So Route 5 has quite a few things on there. Well, actually only one thing. One of which being this wild Vulpix. What level is this? It is a level 14 Vulpix. And hey, check it out, it's a female. Okay, so I gotta get into something over here. I have been thinking of what I want for my third team member. I've got another option, but I've also got this option as well. And I'm here to tell you the Vulpix right here is going to be the latest addition to my team member. I'm going to be getting into the bios in just a minute, but I just want to let you know that Vulpix here will be a nice addition to my team. That is, you know, depending if this is actually a pretty good Vulpix that's worthy enough to be taking onto my team. Now, I'm not going to be come on! I'm not going to be nicknaming this Vulpix quite yet. Probably not be here for a while, but hey, at least I'll have one for my team. And if you can stop jumping around like that, that'd be nice. Okay, that was bad. Come on. Chuck. Hey, an excellent capture. Oh yeah, let's check it. Come on. Oh, come on. That was a good capture. What is your problem, dude? My voice is cracking like a crazy person. Alright, come on. Chuck! Hey, there we go! Remember, the smaller the ring, the better the chance of a capture. But apparently, it also means that Vulpix is going to be annoying and not want to do it. Now I'm really desperate on wanting to catch you. Alright, come on. Chat! What the hell kind of throw was that, dude? Alright, and throw. Oh, come on! Oh, stop doing that! Jeez! It's gonna run away soon. Okay, great capture. Come on. I can deal with that. Come on. Come on! Come on! I just want to catch you! Is that really too much to ask? Like, jeez. This is supposed to make things easier to capture. By the way, if you use a nanop... If you use a raspberry to make it easy to capture, and the Pokemon they're trying to catch has an orange target, that orange target will become a yellow target. Stop doing that! Dude, stop it! There we go. Come on. Excellent. Come on. There we go. Jeez. This is our first capture encounter for the video, and we're already having this much of a problem. Great, and I didn't even give it that many experience points to begin with. So you give me quite the methods, Vulpix. Let's see if you're good. Both its furs and its tails are beautiful. As it grows, the tail split and forms more tails. Oh my god, more brushing. It's gonna take forever to brush your tail and everything. Okay, let's see how good this Vulpix is. You better be good appreciative. So level 14, you don't have access to this area until after you defeat the Cerulean Gym, because that police officer would be guarding it. That room. until you beat the gym. Less special. You're not even that good of a Vulpix. Come on. Why would you do that? Oh, well, what a shame. What a shame it's coming to this. Oh, a tiny Vulpix as well. Who cares? There's just a small level 13 Vulpix. I'll get into capturing my Vulpix in a minute, so I want to show you something really interesting here. I'll get to that one in just a minute as well. We got ourselves a few raspberries. Riz. Okay. Going in here. We have the daycare. I'm the daycare lady. I look after, raise the Pokemon trainers who leave them here with me. Now then, what would you like to do? By leaving a Pokemon here at the daycare center, they will gain experience points depending on how many steps that you take. One step that you take is 1 experience point. This is absolutely worthless. I would not recommend you do that. Considering the fact that collecting EXP in this game is so damn easy that there's no point in this at all. Plus, there is absolutely 0 breeding in this game, so you can't breed for moves that Pokemon can't learn. And the only way to get previously learned moves outside of the capture range is through move tutors that aren't going to be available to you for a long time to begin with. So this seems completely pointless and obsolete. Probably one of the main reasons why people are really down upon this game. And yeah, that is a big stripe for this one, but hey, it's still a fun game either way. And, you know, I'm really doing my best to show you how fun this game is, despite how difficult that capture was with that Vulpix, but hey, whatever. Speaking of Vulpix, there are plenty of other new Pokemon that you can actually capture around this area, so I think it's high time that we, you know, get on with the bios right over here as soon as they get down over here. There's not a lot of grass on Route 5, but hey, there's still no Pokemon, so might as well go ahead and do them. First off, as you probably would be a huge surprise, is none other than the evolved form of Pidgey, that is Pidgeotto. My advice is definitely catch it. It's an upgraded version of Pidgey, and, well, it's better than raising it as a Pidgey to begin with. Pidgeotto has access to a lot more moves, and honestly, its moveset right now, or at least in a few levels, is actually very good. So if you're looking for something like that, that could be pretty helpful. The moves that it has at this point will be Quick Attack, Wing Attack, and Roost. And honestly, it's not that bad of a setup if you're still looking for a Pidgeotto with a nice setup. Plus, we're going to be getting a TM for it that's pretty decent at using it. It's not going to be it's not going to evolve for a while till it gets to Pidgeot, but hey, at least it's decent enough and learn some decent moves. I mean, not a lot of Pokemon around here actually is able to learn Roost, so that's definitely a huge edge at this point. It's fast, decently bulky, does okay damage, and if it's something that you're looking for as a starter for flying types, Pidgeotto is still not that bad, though I will say that there are going to be stronger flying types later on in the adventure. Jigglypuff is actually up next here. This is our normal and fairy type Pokemon, and it is basically a buffier HP oriented Clefairy right here. This is pretty much why I say Clefairy is Jigglypuff on a diet, because, you know, Clefairy stats are a bit more respectable. Jigglypuff stats, unfortunately, is not as respectable as you expect. Its stats are pretty low aside from that massive HP. Once it evolves through the use of the Moonstone, its stats are alright. It did get a respectable 85 special attack as of Generation 6 as a Wigglytuff, so I guess there's some useful this and that. But honestly, I prefer that there is better fairy types out there. And plus, Poison is such a common type in this game that it's going to be having a hard time trying to counter them at all. And it's going to be a while before we earns any Psychic type moves through TMs. Just like with Clefairy, it retains its normal typing by learning loads and loads of many good special moves and also lots of good TMs. So if that sounds interesting to you, it's decent enough. But I will say it's just not the greatest out there. Abra is also up next, and this thing is a rarity. 5% encounter rate as well to boot, so that's definitely something there. Abra is also really tough to catch considering the fact it sways around a lot, which is really, really annoying at times. I really am not a fan of that whatsoever. But hey, it's at least better than the Abras that we got earlier where you had to, like, catch it in one turn or else it's gone because all it knows is teleport. That's true in this game as well, and it's going to be a while until it evolves into Kadabra where it can actually, you know, utilize its high special attack stat. Plus, you also need to trade to fully evolve it. If you are able to stipend those problems and get through with it, it learns great moves along the way, and on top of that, might as well go ahead and say it, it's one of the best special attackers in the entire game and has incredible speed to boot. So it works out as a very great special sweeper. So I mean, come on. Getting a wild, an all-time Alakazam at level freaking 16 to trade it right off the bat, that's pretty impressive, I will say. Like, you can't argue with that. So if you're looking for a powerful Psychic type and you have access to trading, by all means, go ahead and grab it. It's a great Psychic type. Now on to the version exclusives, and wouldn't you know it, it's only one set this time. Well, okay, I may have said that before, but whatever. Anyways, Vulpix is the one that you get in Eevee version, and it's a little bit of a letdown at times. However, because I'm trying to catch it from my team, I will give it some credits. It learns some pretty good moves, and is also able to learn Flamethrower very early, unlike other fire types that has to wait for a long time through level up, or it can only learn it via your TM. Kind of a shame. But Vulpix does have respectable stats decently, and it works as a speedy special wall, which a lot of people don't really like. I unfortunately am one of those people, but hey, the moves that it has to start off with are pretty nice, and I'll learn some nice ones too, even some weird ones like Dark Pulse, for example. If you want something out of that and get some good moves early on, Vulpix is definitely a good option here. Plus, I think we have the Firestone in our possessions, and if not, there's a really easy way to get Firestones later on too, so you have no problem with that. Eevee versions feel like they got ripped off, and I can definitely see why, but give Vulpix a chance. And even if you don't want to catch a Vulpix, catch one anyways, because there'll be a trade relevant to Vulpix that will, you know, offer something more, exquisite, shall we say. You'll know when you see it, trust me on that. As for Pikachu players, what do they get? Well, they get none other than Growlithe, as I mentioned before. Growlithe is a mixed attacker, tried and true, and none of his stats are outright bad, too. Also evolves with the Firestone as well. Now, as I mentioned before, it's a good mixed attacker and learns some really great moves, too. But unfortunately, a lot of its more stronger hits, i.e. like Flamethrower or anything, aren't available for a super long time. So you gotta worry about that for a little bit. But other than that, it's definitely not that bad of a Pokemon whatsoever. And once fully evolved, its stats are legendary. Well, in Kanto standards anyways. But hey, if there's something that you want, I can definitely agree with you. It is a fantastic Pokemon all the way through. And of course, that thing ran away. Pikachu players get Growlithe very easily, and Eevee players, there is a way to get Arcanine, but we'll get to that when we actually get to that. But just know that Growlithe is a very reliable Pokemon. Good mixed attacker, learns good moves, none of his stats are outright bad, and it's just an alright, fantastic Pokemon all the way through. So that's all the Pokemon you can find here on Route 5, as well as another corresponding route to Route 5. Now I want to go ahead and check that Vulpix that I caught, because that one was level 16, really high level for it, and it's a female, because for whatever reason I kept running into males half the time on previous attempted recordings. So let's go ahead and see what this Vulpix is like. More on attack but less on defense. Why do we keep focusing on these things? God, man. I'm almost tempted just to go ahead and use it, but it's a female too. And I guess having it wouldn't be that bad, but yeah, I don't know. I might as well just go ahead and go for another one later, so whatever. I'm actually going to go back and start catching one to see which one I actually like. So, BRB. More on defense, but less on speed. I just can't seem to catch a break with some of these Pokemon here, but you know what? Since it's not affecting anything else in particular that I really care about, having more defense is actually pretty reliable in some cases. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and add this to our party. And oddly enough, though, this... Oh, by the way, bye, Meowth. I'm sorry, pal, I'm sorry. By the way, this particular Vulpix had me only capture it one time. I only had to use one Pokeball, one Raspberry, and I caught it very easily. And it was at a high level, level 17, and it's a female. So, yay. Again, I'm not going to be nicknaming this yet. In fact, actually, I am also going to be taking it out of the Pokeball so I can actually become friendly. When a Pokemon is out on the Pokeball and you're walking around with it outside of your Eevee, walking around with it will actually help its friendliness move up, and that means that I'll be able to perform a lot better. Vulpix is energetically following you. Okay, with that smile, of course I'm gonna have to keep it, you know? Oh, hey Charlie. Seems like you can't pass through the gate there. Why are you moving the camera like this? But the underground path should take us to the Vermilion City. I was almost about to say that, but then I ended up saying it anyways. It's a bit dark and spooky, though. Huh? Hold still for 1 second, Charlie. Oh my god, he's going in for the takedown! Dude, why are you coming on to me like that? I was wondering what that sparkly thing was. That was stuck in your hair. Oh, okay. We got a revive from Trace. You know, it would have been nice for you to tell me that. That way I wanted to be all nervous and everything. Revives can heal Pokemon that have been knocked down in battle. I know, I already picked up a revive. I have a few extras, so here, take some of mine. Oh, sweet, nice. I don't have to buy any for mine. None of my Pokemon have even fainted, actually, now that I recall. Maybe those will help you when you take on the next gym. I'm pretty sure it will. Huh? Are those SS tickets you have? I've got one extra, so... wanna go on a date? No way, they're for the SSN, right? I hear it's a luxury cruise liner that's traveled all over the world. Man, I love a chance to see what it's like on the inside, even just once. Okay, you can have my ticket. Hey, you sure you can have this? You know, I'm definitely going, right? Where'd you get this anyway? You don't want to know. You got it from that talking Pokemon! What? Oh, it was a person after all? Well, I guess that's good to hear. Hey, just forget about the whole thing, okay? Never. I think I'm pressed on the head. See you there. Yeah, I'm never gonna forget that because it was funny. I was pointing and laughing at you. Okay, I'm being weird. But then again, when am I not weird? When my Pokemon is on my shoulder, it will let me know with its tail when there is an item on the ground nearby. You know what? I mentioned that before, but hey, now it's back to... It's a good time to show this off. So the underground tunnels around here in Kanto actually show off some hidden items. If you pay attention to Eevee or Pikachu's tail, you can tell when you're getting close to an item. And the lures effect will up. Wait, that thing also happens up with lures? I didn't know that. I thought it just happened with repels. And speaking of repels, there are a lot of items to be found around here, and let's see if I can find some of them here. Come on. There we go. We got a pearl. This is very nice for selling, I think. Nothing over here. We got a nugget. We got another lure, so that really makes up for the lure that we lost. We got another pearl. We got another lure. And I got a potion. And it looks like that just about does it for all the items around here. Also, I kind of like the fact that it shows off, plays the Route 1 music in this game. That's pretty nice. Alright, heading our ways back up to the ground, where the sun shines its brightest. Well, lighting's not great in the underground path. People drop a lot of things down there, I hear. And wouldn't you know it, we stole it from them! They'll never be able to find it! Or they probably already easily replace them or anything. Anyways, Route 6. The encounter rates in Route 6 is the same as it is on Route 5, so no need to go over any Pokemon here. But what is important is not this, but on the other side, is an item. This is a rare candy. This allows you to fully level up one of your Pokemon that you choose, set from IVs. Now, remember how I said that I captured Vulpix here as my next team member? Well, wouldn't you know it, that this will also yield another Pokemon that I do want to capture. So, hey, we're going to go ahead and use a lure and see if we can actually find said Pokemon. Because there's a 10% chance to find it, and it can be at a much higher level than what was caught earlier. Yes, it is a Pokemon that we caught before, but I thought about it a lot, and I actually wanted to decide to have it for my team for a little bit. And wow, it just appeared there. Nice. And it's also level 17. Cool. And it's also a female. Alright, so let's hope things will become easier here. Yeah, see how the raspberry turns that ring color from orange to yellow? That just indicates that's going to be a lot easier to capture. Okay, some point. This is great capture. Great! What is it with me having one captures right over here? Like, that second Vulpix I want for my team ended up being a nice capture there. But then this one ended up being a nice capture too. Like, okay, well that just magically popped out of nowhere. But hey, it all matters. What really matters is how good this Psyduck actually is. Let's check it out. Level 17. It's a female. More on attack, but less on speed. You know what? I'll take it. I don't really care too much about speed because water types are pretty decently bulky, and it also learns some good psychic type moves like Psybeam, for example, through level up. So, not too complaining about that there. I kind of want it to be a bit of a mixed attacker anyways, so hey, this is actually a good option for us. So, like I said, just like with Vulpix, I don't have a nickname for it, but hey. Pikachu, it's time for you to say goodbye. I know, what a shame. I got rid of the mascot. How dare I do such a thing? I'm a horrible sin. I was gonna end off the video, but I guess I'm fighting you. Ha 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 ha, I'll battle you like a gentleman. Alright, sure, fine. I guess we'll finish off with a battle, considering the fact I didn't do a single battle in this video. What is wrong with me? Oh, you have an Eevee too? Well, mine's all nice and decorated, and I'm using Bob. Whatever. Okay, it's level 16 Eevee. Let's go ahead and use... we're gonna go ahead and use Vine Whip, just to go fa-cha on you. Oh, excuse me. Well, you want to go ahead and use Quick Attack on me? That's fine. Also, I've seen this before, but I forgot to mention it last episode, or last video, or whatever. But Ivysaur has a nice roding bum. Look how it moves his little bum like that. I love his little bum. Yo, bum. You're just gonna keep using, are you kidding me? You use a full restore on a level 16 Eevee? Really? What is the point of that? Really? Like, come on. Okay, so I guess you're gonna keep spamming out Quick Attack, I see. But this should take it out. Oh, of course it doesn't. You, sir, are a meanie. You're a meanie pants. Why would you... that was the cry that Eevee makes in this game when it faints. It's so sad. Oh yeah, I forgot we have Nidorino on our team too. Even though it's not a permanent team member. It's super annoying and frustrating. Well, you're super annoying and frustrating. That's why you're loaded. That's why you give me that money. And that's what I deserve for all the bullshit you put me through. Okay, whatever. We have collected 2 team members for our party, and we're just a mere few footsteps away from reaching Vermilion City. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we are going to be heading southwards through Route 6 and hopefully making our ways to Vermilion City. God, I keep messing up here. And see what's what over there, alright? There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all here next time for more Let's Go Eevee. Bye!